This is the Galactic Emperor of the Universe. I'm here to tell you all to subscribe to UnrealEntGaming and remember to turn on notifications. You will be the first to know all about the latest Dragon Ball news and information.
Oh, did you say UnrealEntGaming? Oh, I love his channel.
God damn it, Zalbon, stop rubbing your nipples and get back to bed!
One of Goku's greatest weaknesses as a fighter, having to be one of the most powerful warriors in his respective universe, is having the need to always feel comfortable either before, during, or after a climatic battle or engagement against a very powerful enemy. And this was made painfully clear during some portions in Dragon Ball Z, but mostly within the Dragon Ball Super series, dating back to the beginning. And after having to look back at how far Goku has come, there is one logical way to explain Goku's controlled emotions during such a stressful and engaging tournament, and that's Goku's desire to only fight the strongest, which concerns him more than those beneath him in terms of battle power, and thus resulting in Goku acting careless by turning his back on such foes, when we all know that if Goku, having to be Universe 7's trump card, were to take anybody with the exception of Hit, Jiren, and Toppo serious, would have no problem in wringing out those who oppose him during such situations, which is why Lord Beerus even suggested for Goku to use his Super Saiyan Blue powers more often, as Goku replied back in saying there was no need, that he ought to preserve that form instead for stronger fighters later on. Granted, Goku has dropped his guard in many cases before, and which resulted in a bad outcome for him, his battle against Golden Frieza, allowing Sorbet to blast Goku through the chest with the ray gun beam, his engagement with Goku Black and Zamasu when Goku Black stabbed him with the energy saber, his encounter with True Golden Frieza when Frieza threw Cedro's energy of destruction at Goku, sealing him away momentarily, all moments where for a single solitary second Goku has dropped his guard, and which resulted in something terrible happening to him as an end result. But the fandom has been complaining as to why this is happening so much during the Tournament of Power, and judging based on Goku's demeanor, Goku is simply having fun, and he stated this several times before, in which Goku talked about how it would be quote-unquote fun to meet and battle fighters from all across the multiverse and seeing who would be the best, a quality and trait that very eerily Khalifa from Universe 6 shares as well. And Goku obviously has been saving something since the start of the Universe Survival arc, as we saw bits and pieces of Goku even revealing this information from his own mouth, not only during his first engagement with Toppo when he first fought him, and telling Toppo that he's going to find out what it feels like for Goku to break past his own limits, but also after having to learn about the tournament where he promised to give the Omni King a battle that he will never forget. So why should Goku ever have the need to unleash his true power so early, or even breaking his limits so soon against fighters that can easily be defeated by Goku simply by using Super Saiyan or Super Saiyan 2 instead? As a result, he doesn't and won't have the need or desire to use such methods until he faces off against Hit, Toppo, and Jiren, as we all do understand thus far that those are the three singular characters that can rival Super Saiyan Blue with ease, which ultimately makes sense for Goku in pushing himself when it comes down to those three. But it's clear as day that Goku isn't trying, and why should he? Of course, the universe's existence is on the line, but just look at the way Goku has carried himself throughout this specific arc in particular, with no care in the world in paying attention, with no care in the world in taking things serious, but instead, especially now, feeling out the fighters as they approach him and further understanding where he stands in comparison to them, as he did against the Universe 9 fighters, as he did against Kale, in which he had not gone all out in using Kaioken or any other means of surpassing Super Saiyan Blue, in which he was suppressed, and in which he also wants to do such things against Jiren, but just simply hasn't had the opportunity to do so due to outside interference. All in all, Goku never had the need, as of right now at least, to break past Super Saiyan Blue or even use Super Saiyan Blue as a means of defense or offense against somebody, aside from Kale because of Kale's rampage, but never by any means in a full-blown engagement against somebody, as we haven't seen anybody rival or challenge Goku to that degree and forcing Goku to take the fight serious. And even having to look back before the Tournament of Power even began against Android number 17 and against his own son Gohan, as Gohan even forced Goku in trying to take the fight serious, as he kept telling him, "Tosan, take the fight serious," and Goku having to use Kaioken later on, and which also correlates to number 17, as Goku had no intentions on using Super Saiyan Blue, but of course did so anyway. But did he tap into his true power Kaioken, or possibly breaking his limits? No, because thus far there hasn't been anybody to push Goku to that degree, and we will see that in the Tournament of Power, whether it's by the hands of Jiren, the hands of Hit, or some other unknown fighter that we are not seeing as of right now. Someone is bound to push Goku, and which is going to even far surpass his current Super Saiyan Blue powers and forcing him to break his limits. But thus far there is no need for Goku to go all out, because number one, it's going to drain all of his stamina, as confirmed by Goku. Even when Toppo was speaking to Jiren, his best advice was to retreat for now to conserve stamina, and preserving that later on in the tournament as they encounter stronger fighters. So that's all that's pretty much is being set up here, is having everyone maintain their full power until it's time to face off against the strongest. But I would like to know what you guys think down in the comment section below. What are your overall thoughts on why Goku keeps dropping his guard? Is it a good strategy or a bad strategy to have in preserving your power so early, especially when Whis even pointed out there is no need to maintain that power if you lose? So the chances of Goku losing is still there, because all someone has to do is legitimately knock him out the ring. But post your comments down below, guys. What are your overall thoughts on Goku's guard being dropped? Who do you think is going to be pushing Goku and forcing him to offensively and defensively use Super Saiyan Blue and beyond? Thank you all for watching so much. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you guys did, make sure to go on ahead and slap a like on the video if you guys are new to this channel. Don't forget to punch that subscribe button and turn on notifications. That way you guys are notified whenever a Dragon Ball video is posted onto this channel. Hashtag notification squad. Tune back in for more. I do also want to go on ahead and give a special shout out to What If Theories for inspiring me to cover this topic, as I do also feel the need that Goku is dropping his guard out of confidence in the idea that he doesn't have to use his full powers in preserving that later on. So make sure to go on ahead and check him out. Thank you all for watching, and I'll be seeing you all down in the comment section below. Have a wonderful day, guys. Peace.